Hey guys, welcome to the channel Golf with James. I am doing a quick review on the Caddytech V3 rangefinder. I actually had the V2, and so feel like I can give a pretty intelligent review on the V3, which came out, I believe, in late 2023 or early 2024. So a couple differences. I mean, the actual housing of the V3 versus the V2 just looks a little bit more refined than it was before. I think the V2 did kind of look a little bit, I don't know, for lack of a better word, almost like oblong or like ovally, and the lines on the V3 are much better. There are a couple differences. I think before there used to be a way to change from sloped to non-sloped by putting in a little like plastic thingamajigger, but now you can just do that with the mode button here. Actual use, it's starting to drizzle right now, but actual use right now, you know, the V2 had a pin-seeking vibrating function, and so, you know, my personal take was that it wasn't very good. And I would shoot the pin, it would give me the reading, but it would very rarely give me a little buzz saying, hey, you are locked onto your target. And so what I would have to do is I would have to shoot the pin, check my watch, and then see if the two readings made sense based off of the color of the flag, whether it was a back flag or middle flag or front pin. And that hasn't really changed with the V3. Actually, with the V3, I almost feel like it locks onto the flag even worse. And I didn't know that that would even be possible, but I think in maybe the 10 rounds that I've used it in, I've felt this thing buzz maybe like once. And it's not like I'm trying to shoot the flag from like 200 yards away. These are 100-yard shots where I'm trying to get a better sense of what do I want to take, a pitching wedge or my gap wedge, right? And so, I mean, I really wish it was better. The actual, another difference too is that there's a magnet now that's built in. And so if you are someone who likes playing a lot of cart golf, then you could stick it on to the side of your cart. Obviously, one of the downsides of that is you might lose it, but that goes for any rangefinder that has that magnetic capability. I personally don't use a magnet because a lot of the rounds that I do, I'm walking, and I'll usually have my rangefinder just tucked into my bag, and so I just don't use the magnet function very often. But if you're into that, that must be nice to have. Otherwise, I mean, you know, it seems pretty similar to the V2. Like I said, main differences are magnet, the ability to change from slope to non-slope, and then also what hasn't changed is the pin seeking or pin locking buzzing function hasn't changed. And if anything, it's kind of, in my opinion, it seems like it's gotten worse. Oh, and one last thing, it does look better. It does look nicer. And so if you get this from Costco, I mean, one of the nice things is if you don't like it, you can return it. So might still be worth a shot if you just want to see, hey, I want to get a pretty affordable rangefinder. This isn't going to be like the several $100 offerings that you might find from Bushnell. But, you know, in this case, you do get what you pay for. But maybe you don't need that much. Maybe, you know, you have a watch or you're looking at yardages on your phone and you're just looking for something to back up your readings. And if that's the case, I mean, this is going to work fine. But if you only are going to rely on one thing out on the course for your yardages, you're not using a watch, you're not using your phone, I don't know if this is what you want to land on. You probably want to get something better than this. All right, hopefully that is helpful. Thanks again for watching. I do reviews and golf vlogs on this channel. I'm about 2.5 years into my golf journey so far, and I am trying to see if I could get from a 9 index to somewhere like a 5 or a 6 in my 3rd year. So if you guys are interested in watching a journey like that, subscribe, follow along, and hope to see you guys on the next one. All right, take care.